YouTube, what the crap's going on? Look, Norsca has RGB lighting effects. How about that? No, in any case, let's get back to the campaign. So, I need to look and see. I need to go back and review the video. Sorry, I got confused for a second. And see what you all wanted, like which god you wanted me to appease. I think that the Hound was doing really good because people wanted to see the Hell Cannon. But don't worry about it just yet. I still got to finish taking over the north, and we'll make sure that we get to take care of the. Yeah, it's my army now. Marauder champions, holy crud! This must have been one of the people we confederated. He's got a whole bunch of Marauder champions, which I'd like to put some of them to use at least. Or can I already recruit them back at Ice Drake Fjord? No, because I haven't built the right. I'm gonna go broke though with all the Marauder champions. Let's just disband this army because we don't need it. And it's a good thing that I confederated everybody because the AI was already starting to take over all of my looting. Like Kislev was already getting hit. The Empire's intact, and if y'all haven't seen it, Creative Assembly released a new video talking about their plans for updates, and I definitely suggest you watch it. I think there's some very good updates coming our way. We need to...
Whichever woeful deity protects you, it ends here.
Okay. These guys are at war with me. And then we need to take out the Gormundi tribe as well. Let's see. So let's just head towards their settlements then, since that's really all that needs to happen here. I've got some money. Let's go to... Yeah, here, I want to upgrade this so we can get the right recruitment stuff in place. Goes to level 3, Marauder Champions with Great Weapon. Oh, this is a double, so we don't need that. Alright, there we go. And... the Hellspire. Oh, some of you were reminding me too that I can go into a raiding stance after I've used all my movement points. I'll keep an eye on that, so appreciate that bit of advice. There is always, it seems like, some stuff that I don't catch, so I never get upset when you all want to try and... So here they can get ice trolls, but that's going to be in the wrong settlement chain. That needs to be there, and I don't need to double this. Okay, let's just kind of optimize our buildings here a little bit. Let's go with some of the stuff that'll buff up my economy just a bit. Yeah, I think this one, the first dash. Okay, all right, let's go with that and end the turn. Oh, the couple other requests, sorry, that people asked me about. They wanted to see Wulfrik's skill tree up closer. Yeah, the Sword of Anti-Heroes. I'm gonna go ahead and take that from him. So thanks a lot. So in any case, take what we want, folks. We take what we want. Let's head in and upgrade our Death Shaman here. We've got Spirit Leech, which is great for the start, and then let's think. Doom and Darkness is probably next good one. And then Wulfrik's skill tree. So, some folks wanted to see Wulfrik's skills and just kind of talk through it a little bit. So up top, he's got his legendary item here, the quest for the Sword of Torgald, which you can see gives him extra attack, weapon strength, and then the ability Sword of Torgald, which I believe is a big-time debuff. We've got this Norscan Warhorse that he can get, which I have right now, a Marauder Chariot, which this basically gives him attack versus infantry, and then the War Mammoth continues the attack versus infantry, but gives him way, way more hit points, and also gives him armor piercing. And then you got Eye of the Gods up here, which takes his weapon strength up when attacking, Aura of Chaos, which is missile resistance. This is pretty cool here, where he gets an extra 15 armor piercing damage, and then this World Walker gives him increased ambush chance of success and intercepting units in the underway. If we go all the way up here, this one leads to, no, it's this Hunter of Champions actually that is the one that is the big time debuff. So what is the sword? Yeah, I'll have to go look at the I'll have to look at it somewhere else because I don't know exactly how to see it on this. But otherwise, he's got the standard like kind of melee upgrades that you would see on a melee lord. These trees, this one's focused around Marauder Spearmen. This one's focused around the Marauder Hunters. This one is Berserkers. And this one's Champions. And then it leads to Standard Eye. Right here on the Wild Beast, it's focused on Warhounds. This one's focused on Marauder Cavalry. This one's focused on Skin Wolves. And then Mammoths. And then that leads to Fight or Die. Down here you got Despoilers, which boost income from sacking. Serve or Die, which is a recruitment cost modifier, a replenishment modifier, a growth modifier. And then over here, Lightning Strike, as we would expect, unit experience, more replenishment, fueled by war, takes down upkeep, which this is actually significant. You can get it down by 15%. And then Spawn of Chaos just gives extra unit experience. So that's Wulfrik's skill tree. I've had one comment that struck me as weird. Someone seemed convinced that Wulfrik was going to be really crappy. Now, I'm not saying he's just going to like walk up to Gringor Ironhide and beat him down. But, and some people are like, well, melee expert and duelist don't really mean anything. They do mean something. It means that his melee attack and defense are both high. And it also means that from a duelist standpoint, he doesn't do a large AoE damage or area of effect. It's very focused, which means when he hits an enemy unit, it focuses that damage. So that's what it means, and he will be good at that type of stuff. Ensure the following building has been constructed. A plunder hall. Ugh, that online encyclopedia takes too long. I'll just figure it out. Looks like it was already done. Have 3 Norscan ice trolls in Throg's army, but Throg does not have an army currently, though he will soon. We just need to get enough money going to feel confident in our ability to fund Throg and his throng of trolls. I think I'm going to actually force march so we can get a little bit more movement and try and get up here to Naglfari Plain, or however you say that. Yeah, I'm sure I'm pronouncing it wrong. That's not exactly a word that I use pretty often. Let's see. The Hellspire Mountains. Let's go back to here. I'd kind of like to get a bunch of recruitment done in this province. So I do have the tier 4 settlement mod on, so we can build up to tier 4. So these small settlements would be good. So like this building really should be moved to one of the smaller settlements. So let's go ahead and put it here. And then we'll build some of the others. Yeah, that way we can fit everything. So we'll start trying to get everything ready for that. I've got the Warhound one over here, which eventually leads up to Skin Wolves. And we don't have to have any other stuff for that, which would be good. Let's see, we've got, isn't there one of these that does growth? Yeah, it's this one right here. Let's get the thing that does growth so that we can get the main chain settlement here built up. And let's move on to here. We could do the more growth, but I want to save that build point for the main chain settlement. And here, let's go ahead and upgrade that one, and then I'm going to save that build point for when that one's done as well. Alright, so now I think we're ready to end another turn. Our income is acceptable for the moment. We control a pretty large swath of territory. We don't have any immediate threats. Okay, it's Serpent Jetty, so they're probably gonna wreck Serpent Jetty, so let's just get ready to wreck them in return. Eye for an eye here, people. And no, I'm not talking about the Beastmen mini-campaign. Okay, I don't want to spend that one. Okay, here, let's see, we're gonna need these highest tier ones, so we do need ice trolls for the army of, requires an offering of slaughter. Plunder Hall, Slaver's Camp, Chaos Shrine, Ruinous Altar, so it's none of those. Bulwark, Carcasses, no. Okay, it's going to be this one. Yeah, Offering of Slaughter. So let's go ahead and build that. And then when that gets done upgrading, we'll build the building that helps us get ice trolls. Trollheim Mountains. Let's go ahead and buff up this one. And this one here for more growth. And that should be good. Dude, I'm so pumped about this campaign. It's going to be so much fun. Norsca is a really interesting faction. I've had other people speculating that Norsca is going to be really OP in multiplayer. They do have some good units, but I'm not sure that there's any evidence of that yet. As that we haven't had a lot of battles played to see. Honestly, it's hard to balance something before you give all the cheesers a chance to get out and see what they can cheese. I think that you can do your best to get to that point, but cheeser's gonna cheese, and you kind of just have to get a close version out there and then see what they're gonna cheese and kind of go from there. Obviously there's some stuff that you can just be smart about, and I think that they can mostly figure that out. So Tormentor Sword, which is pretty cool, but I think the one we have is pretty good. We're pretty close to this chariot. It's level 12. We can put him on the chariot, and he'll be really good against infantry on it. Warhounds. Eventually we're going to want mammoths and champions. That gives champions a huge buff. Melee defense and charge bonus. So it's going to make the champions have a 35 charge bonus and then a lot of melee defense. Cavalry I'm not really worried about. Skin wolves would be another pretty cool one. Mammoths. Skin wolves. Let's go ahead and go with this champions of the north. Or should I go ahead and get up to... Let's go ahead and get up to the lightning strike first. This lightning strike could save our lives at some point. Let's get soul blight, because that could be useful here. Okay. Income is continuing to do well. And as we take the rest of these provinces here in the north, we should have a good stable income to go off into kind of like a raiding frenzy where we go down and hit the empire. Settled.
The eternal challenger. Let's fight.
Yeah, you can go into a raiding stance after you do all your movement points. That's kind of cool. But I don't need to raid my own province, obviously. Let's take a look at potential buildings. Wrong ones. Yeah, this one, so we're almost done building there. That's good. And then let's take this, we don't need any special other buildings here. So let's do this one that helps with public order, and then go for the main chain upgrade there. And we finished the research. I did start researching monster hunts, but it looks like we're going to have to send characters off pretty far to do the monster hunts. So maybe we should do something else for the time being. Income from post-battle loot could be helpful. And vigor loss reduction for marauders. And here's income from sacking and immunity to high seas attrition. Let's work on these down here. I think this will be an appropriate place to be doing some research right now. Hopefully we can intercept our enemies down here. And I hope that's the faction leader. It very well could be. I don't know if he is or not. We'll look. Anyway, we're not going to win any of these, so I'm just going to fast forward. He's got some skin wolves. I mean, he has a decent army. He doesn't have any champion infantry, though, so I feel pretty good. Right now, they're, really? Artois? Who was Artois joining us? Okay, whatever. They're a long ways away from me, so I'm not particularly worried about it. Let's do this research rate buff right here. Speak of your people's deeds. Throg is now ready for duty, so once we have the money, we can raise up an army with Throg, which is going to be awesome. Okay, now we should be able to get down here and confront this guy here. Let's see if he is indeed the faction leader. No, it's Leif Gobranson, and he's off somewhere else. But defeating them will certainly not be a useless venture for me. Let's go ahead and end another turn. No sense in repairing that because they're just going to try and damage it again. These guys will... If they think they have an advantage, they'll come fight me, but otherwise they're going to run. Yeah, they're going to send this dude out to try and do an assassination. If they succeed, then they'll try and attack me, but... Yeah, there we go. That's why I didn't repair the building. the Skull Takers got destroyed. Okay, he failed to assault our units, which is good. And then the AI moved towards me, so they must be feeling somewhat confident. I mean, my Berserker infantry here is going to lay waste to theirs because they don't have champions, so there's no armor here, so my infantry is going to wreck theirs. I match them for javelins. The Marauder Horsemen's I don't have a direct answer to, but I can answer the Trolls with my javelin superiority. And then I feel like that with the Lore of Death, we should be able to do some good work here. It gives us a big advantage. Let's see. Strykar the Terror? Doesn't really make a lot of sense, buddy. You need a different name. Steerkar the Terror? Yeah, something like that. Whatever. What are you tearing? Like stunty beards? Because I was doing that a long time ago. Alright. Let's get this guy in here too. So let's get our line of Berserkers up front. They're going to be our front wave. Actually put the javelins all the way up front. And then let's leave the Trolls are somewhat likely to charge us in the center, and I want some anti-large support. And then let's put some of these just regular Marauders out here towards the flank. And Wulfrik and my Sorcerer, kind of want them right behind the main line. And we've got the Hounds and Famir Warriors. Those guys are going to be freaking awesome. The Hounds are anti-large too. Let's pair them up with the Skin Wolves here. And then let's pair up Famir Warriors and the Chariots on the other side. Okay. Gonna group up everybody here. Norsca. Alright. Let's go take a look at our enemies. So they have some good units. Those guys are pretty cool, the Marauder Horsemen. These Trolls are going to be useful if I had armored infantry, but I don't. They could still be good against Berserkers. They got Skin Wolves, which are, of course, a good anti-large unit. They've got some Berserkers of their own, some Spearmen. Javelins, there's their lord, wearing short shorts. Thinks it's summertime. Maybe this is summertime. Alright, yeah, I think we're in pretty good shape overall. I'm not really concerned. I feel like we definitely have an advantage here, but let's see if my arrogance lives. Here we go. The Famir Warriors are slow. That's the only downside to them, but otherwise they are stupid good. They're not near as fast as like a light cavalry or something, but these guys are so good. Was that a fireball? Sure was. Thought I heard something exploding. Okay, yeah, so the enemy lord apparently has his axe infantry, but he must have a fireball spellbound or something. We're gonna move up just enough to get into javelin range and force these guys forward. Got some weird lag there for a second. Hope nothing's crashing. Okay, I'm gonna let my javelins work for just a second. AI is just trying to pull back and stay on the hill, but my javelins. Ooh. Yeah, I hate this. The AI does that. They'll just randomly charge all of a sudden. They didn't get the charge on my Berserkers though, and my Berserkers ought to do pretty good because the Skin Wolves are unarmored. But let's get some spears over here to help out. Pull back. Warriors over here, charge that. Let's push up. Okay. Charge the Trolls. Okay. Let's get a Spirit Leech worked up here. Take out their lord in a hurry. Got my extra spears here. Let's go fight the trolls. Javelins over here. Skin wolves and warhounds. Forget those guys. Pull over here. Chariots. Swing around. Extra support there. See if we can get a spirit leech off. My guy's about to rout. And it looks like my lord got distracted, but that was close. Our guy routed, but he managed to spirit leech the enemy lord down to nothing, so should be good. And that should be that. We've got our skin wolves back here cleaning up. And let's see, it's over here. I'm not really sure how the enemy is holding together their leadership still. I mean, they are well and truly defeated, but none of their infantry has routed. Okay, got their javelins chewed up. The rear charges over here should kill the last couple infantry. Let's take care of this problem here. I could actually kill my sorcerer. It's a risk I'm willing to take. Nope, we didn't get an overcast penalty. All right. Skin wolves, just clean up a few regrouped guys here. Okay, so the AI is got like 2 horse units left, and that's literally just about it. Over here and take these guys out. They had a few trolls. All their units in the center shattered. Alright, that should be the end of them at this point. Let's turn loose the ship here. That's right, you filthy peasants. Stay down. Alright. So got ourselves a good victory there. Pretty happy with the way that turned out. Alrighty. Close victory for Norsca. Got some pretty good loot off that fight, actually, and we can get some more. I'm going to take all the loot I can. We need it for building up our buildings and stuff. They didn't actually destroy my settlement here, so I actually get to replenish, and we should be able to hunt these dogs down. Oh, auto-resolve. Something tells me I should auto-save. No? Okay, we're good. Let's take the little bit of extra loot. Picked up an ogre blade.
To the 4 corners.
And we did lose 1 unit in that fight. It was 1 unit of berserkers. Do the global recruitment here. Holy cow, 5 turns to get berserkers? Never mind. I'll get them later. Wish there was some tech to take care of that. Maybe there is. I'll have to look around. We can get the Marauder Chariot at this point, which would be kind of cool. And let's see. Wild Beast, the Warhounds. Having all the attack on the Warhounds, there is a Warhound unit that has really high attack and weapon damage, and getting extra buffs on it could be super good against unarmored stuff. Let's see the Aspect of Dread Knight. There we go. Life Leeching. That should put us in pretty good shape. Let's look at building chains. We can now come in here and build this chain. It's actually it's this one right here, the Ice Troll Lair. Ooh, no, I want mammoths. I want mammoths. So we're gonna start with the Chaos Totem. Requires Ruinous Kiln. Offering Altar. Hang on, this is the Ice Tooth. I think I built the wrong one. Give me just a second. Ruinous Kiln. Yeah, it's that one. Norscan Ice Trolls. I need both of them. It kind of sucks. Crap. Yeah, I gotta have both of them. And we're gonna have to wait till we get to level 5 here, and then we won't have room for the other 2 buildings unless I tear this one down. But this one can only be at the main chain settlement too, so we're gonna have to build them in 2 different provinces. I need the ice trolls though for what's his bucket, Throg. So let's go ahead and build the ice troll lair here, and then in a different settlement chain, I can build the other stuff for the mammoths. Like over here, for instance, we could try and build the stuff for the mammoths. So level 3. Have to be all the way to level 4 before we can build it though. So let's just keep waiting here and build up the growth. In terms of diplomacy,
I've been looking forward to this. Prepare to be ripped.
These guys are not interested because I haven't defeated their faction leader, but I was just gonna check and make sure. We can actually repair that now. We're gonna get a rebellion there. Okay. Well, all the extra money from loot and stuff is working out great because it gives us the opportunity to build way more buildings. Yeah, there's another rebellion up here, plus this other small army. Yeah, we won. Take that, chumps. But now if the Chaos Army attacks me like the rebels, they'll probably win because the other guys came and damaged me. No? It's gonna give me the advantage here too, huh? Get chumped. Okay, so we can get extra income from sacking or extra income from raiding. I don't know, let's just go with raiding. I don't even know if I'm gonna get a... Yeah, I will actually get a chance. Oh, so those rebels popped up there at Greyling Mood. Oh, that's perfect then. Let's move up here. We haven't gotten fully replenished, but I want to keep the pressure on. So we're going to move up towards Serpent Jetty and go into raiding. And we'll pick up an extra bit of raiding income while we're there. And let's go ahead and build up to the next level here for Mere Warriors. Feral Mantic. Ooh, some good stuff. Ooh, the Bale Fiend. That's going to be freaking awesome. Oh yeah, we're getting Bale Fiend. You better believe it. That is one of my favorite characters in this roster. Awesome armor-piercing attack, Lore of Shadows, looks cool. Alright, we finished Stronger Ores. Let's do this other one here, the Longer Hulls, which will give us extra income from sacking. This will all be really useful when we go down to hit the Empire. Really make sure that we get the maximum looting off the Empire. Okay, we're gonna occupy. Mabel's poison attacks, huh? And then melee plus 6. Ooh, Maws of Savagery, an armored skin wolf regiment of renown. That is sounding pretty good, actually. And this chariot unit is not... I mean, it's rank 9. I just don't find it particularly useful. So I'm gonna trade it out for that skin wolves. I know some people may get mad for that, but it's okay. We'll live. I want the Regiment of Renowned Skin Wolves there. Okay. So Serpent Jetty is ours. Wulfrik levels up again. And let's finish this Wild Beasts, our Warhounds, because I do want to make good use of Warhounds later on. Look at this, 56 melee attack on the Warhounds. And that one's only 24 damage, but there's another unit of Warhounds that has like 42 weapon damage. Oh wow, we have this guy over here just wasting upkeep. I guess I should have checked my forces. Yeah. Okay, we're all good with all the rest of these guys. How are we doing in terms of... Right, so public order is on the rise, except for here, which will be fine, and here, we're fine for a while as well. Alright, let's just keep the pressure on our enemies here and move on down to Troll Fjord and then back around to Bjornling's Enclave and Pack Ice Bay and all these others. See if we can beat these guys into submission.
Whichever woeful deity protects you. It ends.
Alright, still no interest. We'll keep trying to confederate, because I'd like to confederate all these factions, but I'll destroy them if I must. Far away gold. Your raiders have ventured far and now bring back unexpected tidings. Wow, public order plus 10 and 5,000. My warriors are awesome. So, way to plunder. I didn't send you there, but I will gladly take the plunder and put it to my own personal use. And I appreciate you doing that for me. Ooh, there's gonna be some nasty attrition coming through here, huh? What is it, like a swamp? Swamplands. Still attrition. The attrition stops over here. If we stop right here, though, there's no attrition. But I think it would take... So what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4 turns. 1, 2, 3, 4 turns this way, basically. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's basically the same. Going either route. Let's just sail. Wulfrik doesn't mind being on the open water. Let's go ahead and spend that money on the main chain settlement there, and let's go ahead and unlock one of these smaller ones too. Let's see if we have some other useful money to spend here. I want to put in this ruinous kiln, and we'll eventually, when we get to tier 4, we can swap that one out. That one's growth. Just get the growth first. Alright. Here we go. So, hidden fissure. Amongst the high snowy peaks, a scouting party has uncovered a dark passage leading to the heart of the mountain. Your shamans say this is no ordinary cave. It's a gate to the void, giving direct access to chaos energies. They say the gods themselves are whispering. So if we send the trolls to investigate, we get +4 for Norse control unit experience. If we send the warriors, yeah, okay, we're not going to be doing a lot of recruiting. It's kind of cool, but yeah, we don't need to do the recruiting right now. Okay, we're going to sail our way around there. And let's end another turn. I want to get the Northlands pacified in this episode. We still got the Gormandy tribes, but at least if I can get these guys, there's kind of some closure to a degree, you know, like if we take down this faction that's been the focus of this episode rather than leaving it hanging. They're certainly not attacking me very much, so they must not be in good shape. I probably can't afford 2 armies now. I just wouldn't be making a whole lot from, you know, like income, but that's, you can make income from the fighting as well. We're gonna occupy here.
Seeking, destroying.
Strength +5. All right, let's see what we got. So we finished the wild beast. I'm hoping to have. Well, I've already got 2 skin wolves, so let's do this one that gives charge bonus and melee defense, which would be good because skin wolves don't have armor. At least, well, some of them don't. I think I have 1 unit that does. Yeah. So the extra melee defense is certainly not going to hurt the skin wolves. It's going to get this guy. Let's give him evasion. We'll go from there. So we got Troll Fjord. Let's go hit the Bjornling's gathering, because I'm guessing that may be where their faction leader's at, and if we can silence him, we'll be done with them. Kislev rebuilt, which is good, because it'll give me a chance to loot them. I look forward to it. Hellspire Mountains. Nothing in particular I want to do right there. I want to save the population surplus. I do actually want to build that and that, so that's what I'm going to use my money on. Okay, let's see if we can finish up here. Okay, their army now left Bjornling's gathering, so we'll follow. So recruitment costs more, but melee attack for skin wolves and ice wolves goes up. That's going to be more useful to me right now, the wolf obedience.
To the 4 corners.
Okay, let's move from Troll Fjord We are in enemy territory, so we might as well drop into a raiding stance. Oh yeah, we're getting some good raiding income there. Not going to build anything here because we might be about to get attacked. I don't know why we wouldn't want to build that up at some point all the way. I think we can... I'll wait a few turns to tear down the Warhound building. And put the Mammoth one in its place. Let's do that for now. Okay, let's see here. Yep, kind of knew that was coming, that's why I didn't spend any money there. That is their faction leader, Leaf is. So let's follow in his wake and try and get a hold of him. He's going to try and stay out in front of us and avoid a fight, most likely. We lose melee defense, we gain melee defense. Let's go with weapons of blood. We'll take the attack because we like to attack.
Where's my next
Did we get hit by an agent action? War declared. Why am I... Why can I only move half the distance here? I don't really understand why we're only able to move half the distance. Really kind of irritating. I guess I'm missing something there. Raiding, settlement sacked. Yeah, I don't know what I'm missing. I didn't see an agent action. Let's do this Champions of War, which gives us extra income from post-battle loot. And then this one's going to be another one. Increased sacking income from Bretonnian, Southern Kingdoms, and Dwarf settlements. And then this one for the Empire, too. So these are going to be key to get done before we head south, so let's get ready for it. That way we can make sick money and basically get a ton of armies and just really wreak some chaos havoc all over the old world. Yeah, just enjoy your fun there. Now he does have some pretty serious infantry. Oh my skin wolves. Yeah, so we're not actually going to be able to face his army properly with what we have right now. So this guy's going to go off on a tear, and yeah, we don't really have the right units to face him down. We're going to need to do something about that. All of his sacking here really isn't going to save him. He's going to lose his main settlement here.
correct?
So I just need to get over into this one, and we can get a bunch of ice trolls, and we should be able to wreck him if we get the ice trolls.
My challenge? Undeniable.
So we can basically get rid of the cheap infantry here and swap over to the ice trolls, and we should be able to take care of him without too much issue. But unfortunately, he's going to kind of, like I said, he's going to kind of go on a tear through here. I'm going to repair these buildings here and see if I can tempt him to turn around and come back. I don't know that it'll work, but I'm going to attempt it. Like, if I spend a bunch of money on these buildings, sometimes the AI will turn around and take the bait. I want to keep him back here a little bit. Right now he's just going through sacking, and he's going to get a ton of income from it. But he's also slowly decaying his troops. But yeah, he's going to get a ton of income. Alright, he settled down at Doom Keep. Lost armor. Wow, we're going to lose all that weapon strength? Or armor. Well, I'd rather discard the armor. Yeah, I was afraid of that. We lost Doom Keep. That's pretty irritating. So, which means we lost our infantry potential, but we can still get the ice trolls. So if we go through here, and we should be able to... No, we can't recruit. We have to be garrisoned. We're in the encamp stance. Oh, we're in foreign territory. Oh, that's part of Doom Keep? That's irritating. Sure enough. Let's do this then. Get down into my territory so that I can retrain on the next turn. Takes too long to move through here. This feels like I'm ending like 50 turns just to get caught up with the AI. Okay, good. He turned around and came back. I don't even care if he tears down what we just redid. I'm okay with that. Let's kick these dudes.
Where's my next?
And we want Norscan ice trolls. And eventually we'll put these over into the army. Ooh, we got Famir warriors as well. That's freaking amazing.
I'll see.
There we go. Alright, our Death Sorcerer levels up, which means we can get, let's get Fate of Buna first, and then the Purple Sun next. Okay, this is good. We're going to lose a lot of our income from upgrading to these units, but it'll give us the ability to stomp Leaf's face in. And he's making a mistake coming back this way. I don't know what he is thinking. And he should be trying to make a beeline for me. He is just out of range of reaching me here, I believe. If he can reach me, it's going to jack me up because I won't finish recruiting. But I don't think he can. Never know, though. The AI gets some crazy stuff sometimes. He's going to send his agent, try and do some dirty work. Okay, yeah, now he wants to go back and retake Bjornling's gathering. He assaulted units, but it's going to be of little consequence. Shank, which is over here. We will go there. I think that's part of our monster hunt quest. But the only thing we're hunting right now is this fool.
Finally, a fight.
Let's see if we can get him to turn around and fight. With 3 Famir warriors and Norscan ice trolls, we can definitely match his infantry line. The skin wolves, we have some of our own skin wolves, so I'm feeling pretty confident about taking on Leaf at this point. We also have Spirit Leech and Fate of Buna on our side. Yep. Let's go, Leaf. Let's throw it down right here, right now. It's been building for a while, but I won't keep you all waiting any longer, and hopefully we will defeat Leaf, Gulbranson, and confederate the Vanaheimlings. That will be sweet if we can get them confederated.
Wulfrik the Wanderer.
What I'm gonna do...
Chaos Marauders.
I'm gonna put 2 Famir warriors and the ice trolls right here in the center, behind my berserkers, so the berserkers deliver their charge, and then there's follow-up from the monsters. And then I want to take these mist stalkers, and we'll put them on a flank, the hounds on a flank, and then we've got 2 units of skin wolves. Let's put 1 on each flank. There's the armored ones, here's the unarmored ones, so that should give us good balance.
Wulfrik the Wanderer.
And then we'll put Wulfrik here with the trolls.
Ready to murder. Hunter of men. Chaos Marauders. Yes. Prepare to ruin. Onward, by God's call. The change our directors.
Okay, we're gonna move up. We should be able to win that flank and this one as well. The important thing is that our main line can hold. He has a lot of armored infantry, but we have a ton of trolls, and we got the 2 Famir warriors in the center, so I feel pretty confident about our chances here. We have the anti-large bonus over here. So if those guys are going to disappear from line of sight, I don't think so. So we should get a favorable engagement there. Oh, crap. Famir warriors. Yeah, we're going to be in a bit of trouble over here. Group 1, attack. Group 2, start focusing down trolls. Start the spirit leeching of the enemy lord, who's already weak. I don't have enough to overcast anything at the moment. Skin wolves should clean that up. Clean that up. Let's get back over. Oh yeah, the combination over here is working brilliantly. to put the boat through here. I think we'll get a good hit once it passes through. Yeah! Yes! Beautiful Sea Fang. Perfect. Alright, let's take down some... I don't see any more trolls over here. Let's get into these skirmish units. Let's take our own javelins and try and focus on theirs. Get these skin wolves back. Their lord basically avoided mine. We were able to absolutely destroy his center with all of our armor-piercing monsters. The combination of berserkers and monsters seems to have gone over quite well. You don't have throwing axes. I don't know what you're dreaming of, but... Gotta take out one of their heroes here. Skinwalkers, get into the back of this fight. My trolls are holding up pretty well over here. Enemy lord just took off. Let's see, Demon Darkness. Let's try and scare these guys out. Okay, their horsemen are being forced back. Doom and Darkness somehow did not work its magic. There it goes. Let's see if we can make it happen while these guys are still under the Doom and Darkness. Rear charge should finish it. There we go. Look at all the ice trolls, people. Look how good those ice trolls look. Beautiful, beautiful game. Khmer warriors, ice trolls, Wulfrik and his chariot. Victorious. He certainly had a capable army here with all those champions and skin wolves. So we just had a better army and we bested him. And now we can transfer those ice trolls over to Throg and accomplish a 2-for-1 there whenever we get Throg recruited. We are going to sacrifice the captives. And we're going to have to kind of re-defeat this army here because Leaf is still there. It's just a regiment of renown so we can get it back. Take the extra cash. Vial of Troll Blood, which makes a unit unbreakable for 67 seconds. That's kind of cool.
Eternal challenger.
Leaf is gone. Wulfrik levels up. We're only a few levels away from the War Mammoth. That's going to be freaking awesome. Just in time to go terrorize the Empire. We're going to finish the Skin Wolf upgrade, and let's start on the Mammoth upgrades, because you better believe we want Mammoth
To the
upgrades.
4 corners.
That is all the time I'm going to have for this episode. We're going to start the research on Raiders of the East, which will help us get more income off of Empire factions. We need to confederate with these guys.
I've been looking forward to this. Prepare to be ripped.
Perfect. That means Gormandy tribe is the only one left.
How disappointing.
So we just need to go over and put the Gormandy tribe in their place, which shouldn't be difficult. We'll take care of that on the next episode. I hope y'all are enjoying this. I'll go back and count up all your comments on which god we can appease, and we will appease those gods off the corpses of the Empire. Really? Hawkland came up here and took out Kislev. That was my job. Mind your own, Hawkland. Golly. Look at that. Marienburg took a couple provinces from the Empire here. Interesting. There's still plenty of raiding to go on down there, so things look to be in good shape. Like I said, I will see you all next time. HeirofCarthage signing out for now.